Hello everybody, welcome to Vlogs from the Dungeon, where I discuss some of the questions, comments, or emails I get either here on YouTube or on Facebook. I got one today on my Facebook page, literally on my page. Usually I prefer people to ask me questions via message, but this person put it right on my page. I left it there this time, and I went ahead and replied to it. Asked me to do a video, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. He asked me to talk about dressing to DJ. I assume he's talking about weddings. He says that he wears a polo shirt, jeans, and tennis shoes. No clients complained. They really can't see him from the waist down, so what's the difference when he's behind the booth? What do I think? I should do a rant video about it. Well, I don't know how much ranting I'm going to do here, but I will say that everyone's going to have a different opinion on this. Everyone's going to go ahead and please feel free to do so. Leave your comment in the comment section and let us know what you think. But everyone's going to, I guess, use their own discretion on this. It's going to depend on the gig. It's going to depend on the client. It's going to depend on the DJ. So I'll tell you my story. Way back in the old days, we used to wear kind of a suit, almost. Not really a suit, but we'd put together some kind of black pants, black jacket, shirt and tie situation. And then the upgrade, this was back in the 80s, mind you, the upgrade was to get a DJ in classy tuxedos. So we would go to this tuxedo rental place and get from this guy. He'd measure us up. He'd put us in cheap rental tuxes. We'd go out to gigs. And for some reason we were worth more money that way. And I think that the perception at the time was, yes, a DJ in a tuxedo is worth more than a DJ in a suit. I don't know why this was, but it just was. People would pay for it. And I think, over time, most DJ companies jumped on this. And before long, the tuxedo wasn't classy anymore because they were cheap tuxedos. And these guys had cheesy mustaches and mullets. They maybe had stained shirts because they bought their own. They didn't want to rent all the time. It just wasn't what you would call classy at all. It looked very cheesy. And when you think about it, no one wears tuxedos anymore. James Bond doesn't even wear a tuxedo. I mean, I think in the last movie he was in a scene where he wore a tux, and it was kind of funny because no one wears them. If you've ever been to a casino, you'll notice no one wears a tux. Maybe the dealer, okay? But who is the dealer? He's just a dealer. I don't want to be a dealer. I don't want to be a magician. I don't want to be a bartender. I want to be the DJ. So I don't want to wear that. I don't want to be associated with that type of DJ either. Just mentally for anyone to see me. So I went to the khakis, dress shoes, or not dress shoes, but maybe a cool casual black shoe, a button-down shirt, and a tie. And I did that for a long time. After my stroke, I had to change the outfit. I really didn't want to go out and gig right away. I kind of got pushed by the agent, and I'm glad they pushed me to go out and work. I had to have an assistant come with, but I was very limited on wardrobe. When you're one-handed and you're learning how to do things one-handed, some of the clasps on the dress pants I owned were very difficult. I had one pair that worked, and I was gigging a lot. I couldn't wear them every night. I was wearing them out. I couldn't find anything that I liked. So I tried to wear like black jeans, because they can't see me from the waist down. I did wear black tennis shoes because I have to have that grip. I can't just walk in any shoes anymore. It could be dangerous for me and my condition. And then for a top, a polo shirt. Now I've changed that. I went ahead and I have switched the jeans out for some trousers that I found. I think a Wrangler makes them actually. They're just casual trousers. And nobody, looks down on them. I will say that no one looked down on me for doing the tennis shoes, dark jeans, and polo shirt, except for this one country club manager who noticed it and commented on it, and then called my agent and said, "Why is he wearing jeans and tennis shoes at my country club?" The client didn't care. I mean, the country club didn't hire me, but this lady had a baby. So, I don't know. What do you wear? What do you think is the outfit for the DJ? My kind of philosophy on it is, we need to be comfortable. We don't need to be stiff, because this is a physical job. Yes, we're spinning tunes, but we're also interacting with the crowd. Sometimes we're dancing behind the booth. We're definitely, maybe every once in a while we have to go, change something on equipment, lift our arms, do something. This isn't something where we're just standing there, like a stiff statue. We have to move around. If you've noticed, your wedding party removes their jackets before they dance. Some DJs walk in with a jacket and they take it off, after dinner, and that's their big casual thing to be loosening their tie up. I'm just not for that. I mean, I'm on the road. And even before my stroke, it was hard enough to manage a jacket and keep it clean. Oh my God, keep it clean in those conditions. I don't want a dry cleaning bill constantly. And let's face it, we're not making tons of dough with this. when you think about what it's costing you per gig, we did a video about that. You kind of add up how much your gear is worth, divide that by how many gigs you're going to do in a 2-year period of time, then you tack profit and expenses on top of it. Geez, do we really want dry cleaning bills on top of that? And if you do it, you got to be charging some decent money to afford to do that every week. And a lot of DJs don't have that kind of dough, so what ends up happening is the jackets start to lose their shape and they start to get dingy. And they don't want to replace textures all the time, so the colors get a little yellow. And that's why I try to do something a little more friendly, something a little more business casual. Everything's gone business casual over the last 20 years. I mean, there are companies where you always had to go in to your job in a suit and tie. Those days are over unless you're in certain sales positions. Some sales positions require them. Sometimes insurance positions, things like that. Car sales guys. Sometimes, attorneys. But most people don't. I don't know, just my thoughts on it. So yeah, what do you wear? Let us know in the comments section. I don't think there's necessarily a right or wrong answer to this. I think there are a lot of different opinions on it. And voice yours and tell us why. What you wear and why you wear it. Practice and enjoy.